I show you how system works. It's a simple thing. If ontology generator receives some singular words, then what happens? It start to communicate. It send message to all other other system to I have word, what is it, or any message. Then this message responds by each other system, because it's a multi-agent system. These messages, the message can read these systems. Then what happens? Mobility analyze these words, and word reader try to identify what are the available words for that, and also dictionary reader go to the dictionary and identify what are the what are the related words, and also syntax analyze syntax of these given words. This idea behind the ontology generator. After that, each model send message to ontology generator. Yes, I identify these things, and so many messages are passing to the communication. Then what ontological generator do? Actually, by collecting all the information, it's generate required ontology for the word. This is how our system actually works. Now I like to briefly explain how we evaluate our system. Actually, this ongoing research, we are not completely finished of the total complete research. We are in the way, right? Then we are at the moment we successfully test with 400 sample singular words. Plus, within two stages. At the first stage, all words are grouped into 16 sets, and we send each word into the word reader, ontology generator, and get the generated output. After that, we use single subject expert and get results, is correct or wrong, right? Analysis success or wrong. We get the idea. After that, we do the second phase of evaluation. We create a small set of meaningful sentence part. For example, mage pariganake, right? So that's a meaningful idea. Then we put into the generator. Now, after that, it gives some ontological results. We also analyze this particular results. This is we done. Then, if you look at the result of the evaluation, first thing, the morphological and syntactically identified word gives more than 70% accuracy. However, unseen word, that gives less than 50% of accuracy. The interesting thing is, the accuracy of a word ontology increases when more number of words are given. Why? Actually, if you have a word with 2 or more words, definitely syntax analyzer give more results than the one word given. This is why it gives more results than the single word given. Right. Then I like to briefly go to conclusion section. This singular ontology generator can be used to generate ontology for the given singular word, and also this SOG gives more than 70% accuracy of the morphology, and for 70% accuracy for morphologically and syntactically identified words, and however it gives less than 50% accuracy for the unseen word. As per the work, this ontology generator can be used as a supporting tool for the English to singular machine translation system. Why? Agent required ontology. Agent required linguistic knowledge of the word. And also, in addition to this ontological research very useful for other NLP developers, because if you received any word, singular word, you have word, but no computation knowledge for that word, the ontology generator gives that thing. It can identify word semantically, syntactically, and morphologically. With the reference behind this project, and thank you very much.
Thank you for finishing on time. And again, as I said, this is very important research for Sri Lanka, because unlike anything else, no other country is going to do research on Sinhala. So we have to do that. I know your system is not yet complete, But currently, so what can it do? Now, when you say ontology, basically you are talking about parts of speech classifier, or what exactly do you get as output of the ontology? So it takes a word and gives this. So
yes,
I know it's a
I
lot of
give a
XML,
word,
but right.
Yes.
But
then it's identify the morphological category, syntactical category, and the semantic category.
When
Then
you say
categorize
semantic
it.
category, what does it mean?
If you have a single word, it can identify syntactic categories. If you have two or more words, then it can understand syntactic categories.
No, but can you give example? I think just to make it easy for other people to understand who are maybe not so much background in this, if you can give a small example of a small sentence and how it can be classified using this.
For example, I can give this mage pariganake. If you received this word only mage, the word mage, it has only morphological information
Inside the word itself.
Itself.
I think maybe again, because I think most of the people here might not be, maybe you can mention what is morphological.
Yeah, morphological means the idea here, if it's some word, it has some, for example, is a noun, and for example, you look at the word pariganake is a noun, and word has a gender, singular plural information, and case, that type of information is there. For example, parigane is a noun and singular noun, and is a type of this information is available. Right? These are the morphological information. And for example, is a singular word, likewise. Then, so ask your question.
No, I was just since you have a bit of time, whether you can explain a bit about how this works, because I think you gave the theory part, but practically, if you can say so, for example, how does it get mage? So, how does it do the analysis and find out what that means? And when you make it into a sentence, how can it do? But you said when it's a sentence with many words, your system can perform better,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
So how does
because,
that happen?
Yes. Basically, you think about there is a sentence is there, then ontological generator send all word into the whole systems. Then, for example, morphological generator actually use one by one word and basically give the morphological information. Then there is a link here. The syntax analyzer, if requires some information from morphological analyzer, it can get some information from here. Both two can communicate. Then its syntax analyzer give syntactical information. For example, here pariganake is a subject and mage is an adjective form. This type of information can be given through this communication. Right?
Thank you. Any questions, especially from the students? I mean everybody, but I want to at least have one question from students.
It was not very much relevant, but I read somewhere that the ontology of Sinhala
Yeah.
coming from Tamil.
Yes. Yes.
What I was going through is when I, as far as my knowledge, concerned is that Sinhala word, there are a lot of Sanskrit words in Sinhala than Tamil words. So I have a little bit confusion in my head now that we took words from Sanskrit but ontology from Tamil. How can you explain it?
I'm not clear the question, but you ask ontology.
I heard somewhere.
You mean ontology or the grammar? I think you mean grammar, right? Is it?
You said Sinhala, something singular getting from Tamil. What was it?
You ask from the word ontology.
Yeah, you were mentioning Sinhala coming from Tamil or Sinhala.
Actually, Sinhala coming from Indo-Asian family. It's not. It has unique features. It's not, but it's related to more than the Tamil. It's related to the Hindi. Sanskrit. Yes, Sanskrit, Pali.
He said it comes from the Indian family. He didn't say Tamil, I think. I mean, Tamil is a Dravidian language, which is different from the North Indian languages. We have a lot of words from Tamil. There's no question about it.
But more Sanskrit words, yeah? More Sanskrit words than Tamil.
something that basically when you talk of ontology, a simple idea is a kind of very high level structure. It's a simple high level structure which can access the whole knowledge based on some area. For example, if you take a table of contents of a book, or your index in the back of the book, or your lecture notes, actually these are kind of ontologies which can accept the big volume of body of knowledge in a certain area. So then when you say ontology of language, perhaps one might say that is Sanskrit. Every language has been derived or developed sometime later using Sanskrit ontology as the base of the language.
Of course, Tamil people will disagree with that. They say Tamil is as old as Sanskrit.
Exactly. Actually, now for point given ontology, in the same domain, two persons may have two different ontologies. For example, if I am giving the same presentation, my ontology and Buddhism ontology are different in the same domain. But point is actually these two ontologies are comparable. Therefore, we can communicate each other because we can understand each other if our ontologies are comparable. So then in ontology, we don't need to have something everybody agrees. You can have a kind of workable model of the ontology from which we can go forward. So all our learning and other things are basically updating our ontology. At the beginning, we don't have much information about certain things. Gradually, we update, delete, and so on to the ontology. So we go with the communication. Of course, then even Tamil people can tell Sinhala is based on Tamil. English people can also find some information similar to that. But just to give an idea about it.
Okay.
Right. Well, we are all Indians that way, I mean, linguistically. Right. Can I again repeat my invitation for a question from a student? Or maybe if you want to say something, please go ahead.
I'm not a student, but I know 5 Indian languages, and when I started working in Sri Lanka, I did not know Sinhala, either Tamil. But I think I am more inclined to tell that Sinhala is more derived from Sanskrit than other Indian languages than Tamil, because without learning Sinhala, I was able to understand about 20% of Sinhala, but not Tamil. So I think there are a lot of words in Sinhala which come from Sanskrit Pali, and it is easier for a person who knows, for example, Hindi, Marathi, Urdu, or Punjabi, or Bengali, to know a little bit of Sinhala without learning.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't understand the word of Tamil. Yeah, you can say I'm a student of Sinhala and Tamil.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.